going on, guys? It's your boy Az back here with another one. We're going to be taking a look at our Ultimus 7 difficulty 5 team here, and these guys have been in the spotlight for the past few weeks, but it's my Symbiote team, and we'll quickly go over their stats here. Symbiote Spidey, don't really need to talk too much about him other than the fact that I've got him all maxed. He's 6 yellows, 5 reds, and T-Ford. Carnage, also pretty up there as well. I got him T14'd, got his special and his ult, or excuse me, his ult and his passive T-Ford. And these two will form the main backbone to this team. And as you guys will see there, they've got the tier 15 requirements down, and it looks like you need 25 of those alien spores. But I've got him as, I've got him at 7 yellows and 4 reds as well. Nexus Scream, also T14'd, got most of her abilities T4'd as well. She's also really awesome because she brings the disruption, and she brings in the buff ripping and the speed reduction, so that really helps out with the team. Venom, T13, we've got him also as a skirmisher, and that way he can inflict some vulnerabilities. Don't have him T14 just yet. I'm gonna probably do him last since he is the slowest. Anti-Venom, got most of his abilities T4 as well. Got him as a healer, but actually we're gonna just switch it up here. I know I've been noticing that I don't really use the healing ISO 8 that much in Ultimus, so we're gonna switch this actually to a barrier. I think that's gonna help more. So we're going to switch it over to Fortifier, and that way it gives him a little bit more umph when we're doing those nodes. I feel like he always gets targeted. The AI is smart, and specifically on the boss nodes, they seem to target him lots. Anyways, that's Ultimate 7 there. Our alliance is going to be pushing for, we're going to try for at least the 60% and see how far we can get, maybe 100. But I'm usually on the far right lane there, and today we're going to do the first 3 nodes, so this will be like a part 1 thing, and just showing you guys how awesome these symbiotes are. First node's pretty easy. We're just going to go in here and pick our symbiotes. 447, or excuse me, 445 is the team power, and as you guys will see there, that's my configuration. I don't know if that's super correct. I just kind of have anti-venom in the back there to kind of protect him a bit. I could probably put him in the far left or something. Away from Spidey, but that's just the configuration I have. And usually for this first one, it's pretty straightforward. I usually go for Doctor Strange, and then after I get some debuffs on there, I use Anti-Venom's ultimate to give some buffs. Oh, in that case we actually killed him, so never mind. We won't get too much buffs then. But yeah, you can just auto for this one. My team is high enough that you can usually auto the first few nodes without having to stress too much about it, so that's the nice thing about doing that. As you guys will see there, we're not going to run too many issues there. We're just going to, we don't even really have to focus. Usually right around the, when there's like 3 or 4 minions left, that's when I start switching off the auto, and then that way I can start single targeting attack. So that way we can get the stuns and the specials and the ultimates all ready for node number 2. So that's usually what I like to do. This is almost like a nice little appetizer round to kind of get our teams going. So it helps us out a little bit there in that department. And that way, it just sets us up and puts the stage ready for the next couple nodes. Particularly, the first few aren't too bad because their damage isn't as high as the after you get past the Carnage node. But yeah, the mini bosses are the ones to look out for. And usually with those ones, I try to run some variations as well and try to do different combinations. Throwing Phoenix in there or Ebony Maw for extra cushion. Invisible Woman as well does a really wonderful job with giving the symbiotes some extra cushion. But yeah, as you guys will see that. Hopefully we can do a full run here and you guys go take a look and see how these guys do. But usually with symbiotes, barely any health refreshes, and they run pretty good. As you guys will see there, pretty much full health. These guys are barely taking any damage at all, and yeah, usually from that point on, we're good. So that's node number 1. Crushed it. Everybody's full health. Everybody's ready to go for round 2. All right, so next node, and again, not a crazy one. We don't have too many surprises. We're gonna go in here, same setup, and we can, once we get our initial setup going, we can then switch on the auto, and it'll be similar to node number 1, where we're pretty much just gonna coast until 3 or 4 minions down, and then we can disable and prepare and get ready our abilities for the next one. So we'll just we'll save the stun for a better time there. We don't really need to use a stun on anybody here. We'll just focus shield security because, yeah, I just find that if you just go for somebody else and then he taunts, it can kind of get a little messy with the, with spraying the debuffs. So that's really nice. We usually what I like to do is use anti-venom and then just kind of get all his buffs and gives everybody all those nice juicy buffs there. And yeah, we'll just keep the target on Shield Trooper since he's pretty weak. And if you guys wanted an easy character to T15, you can pretty much do that with Shield Trooper. So I noticed that because I have a tier 14 Trooper mistake that I had when I was trying to rush into Dark Dimension 3, and I realized that, yeah, you don't really need any materials. So you can push them right to tier 15. If you got the level 80 cap unlocked, you can go right for that. So if you're trying to rush once that game mode is out, you can do that. But I won't be doing that again. I won't be wasting those. Still cost a lot of resources, and I should have been smarter with that. So yeah, so there's that. But anyhow, yeah, he's a pretty squishy hero, and it's nice for Carnage because you usually when he's got low health, and Carnage's his special can usually do a pretty nice damage chunk out of his health because he does have a small pool. Alright, so we'll just go for and then for this one, you want to watch out for Punisher, so we're going to focus on Punisher. You can also go for Mordu as well because he does the heal block, but anti-venom just takes that away, so it's up to you guys. But I usually like to go for Punisher because his ult does a decent amount of damage, so you want to make sure you're be careful of that. And yeah, once we take him out, pretty much easy pickings there. And we can go for Trooper, spread some debuffs around. Really doesn't matter who you go for there. These last pieces are just scraps and pretty straightforward. We won't run into too much issues there. We can pretty much just smash the single target attack there. Yeah, I wish they did like maybe like an auto function where they're just mashing like the one single target. That'd be really nice because then you don't have to switch off the auto, but they don't have that. Or some sort of we're getting the Blitz sims coming next month here, so that'll be nice. It'll save up a lot more time on blitzing, and then hopefully they do like a raid sim as well. That'll be awesome. It was wicked when they had it done by the glitch. I think it was a few months ago, and yeah, it was very revelational. So this is the first boss node. So Carnage, I think everybody is pretty familiar with this one. Make sure you're focusing him first, just because once he gets going, he becomes a problem. And just showing you guys, we're still got everybody's full health here. Node 3, barely any refreshes. We can't even hit the heal button because everybody's at full max health. So everybody's doing pretty good, and we'll go in here and one-shot this thing. So I haven't had too many issues with this first mini boss node. Usually the second and the third ones takes a little bit more RNG, but yeah, we'll see what the Carnage focuses on. So yeah, there you go. He almost killed Scream, which, I mean, obviously we've got anti-venom there as a secure. Oh, he did take out Scream. Okay, that's fine. Well, we'll use anti-venom's revive. That's why he's there. That's why we've got it. So this is kind of where you can use his ult or his special, but we're actually going to use his special and bring back Scream because that's more important. And we'll just bring the offense down to Venom, to Carnage, just because, yeah, like I said, he can become such a problem. If he gets going, Venom gets going, and that can be an issue. I think he's pretty much dead there, so we'll start switching off and we can focus the other side here. The other guy you want to look out for is Daredevil. He's also a pretty big monster. His hits really hurt in Dark Dimension as well. So yeah, he just has nice DPS, but squishy hero otherwise. So we'll stun Luke Cage, and that way, yeah, we probably didn't need to do that. We probably didn't need to stun him, but I did it anyways just because, yeah, that way he doesn't taunt and mess up with our combos. And as you guys will see there, I'm gonna go right for Punisher there. And everybody's in pretty good shape right now. We've got some debuffs going. Everybody's got some low healths as well, so that's gonna help bring the speed and vulnerabilities. Yeah, I find that it's nice. You want to have 2 skirmishers and then two people that can take advantage of that. So that way you can kind of spread the vulnerabilities and then have a couple people that can follow up. Symbiote, I've got him for the damage because the extra auto I think really does a ton of damage with a single target, and then it spreads the defense down as well. And then Carnage is nice too because he can spread the vulnerabilities. He doesn't really rip buffs like the way Venom and Scream does, so that's why it's nice to have a Venom with it's nice to have them so they can follow up with an extra hit, because then you can rip more buffs off. So it's up to you guys how you want to do the setup. And I'm gonna throw another stun there. You guys will see there. This is pretty much, yeah, we're pretty much gonna have a pretty smooth sail on this one here. I think we'll probably take the auto off in a couple more deaths, but yeah, you guys will see here, not too much of an issue there. We're pretty we're in pretty good shape. We're not gonna have too many issues here. Got 2 minutes on the clock left, 2:36. So I think we should be okay for time-wise. Other than that, yeah, like around 5 or 6 enemies. You can probably wait till like 3 or 4 as well, but I usually like to take it off the auto, and then that way you can focus and get your abilities all ready for the next one. Next node, depending on what's available, probably be another Carnage node, but it's a very similar team to this one, and yeah, you always want to go for the Punishers and the Carnages and the Daredevils, because yeah, they dish out quite a bit of damage. Iron Fist isn't bad either. Once he does his ult, then he pretty much becomes you know, painless. So oh, he's gonna ult. So he ults Spidey, so that's fine. Symbiote Spidey can take a hit. Scream will actually just get like one shot by that ult. So yeah, same with Carnage. Carnage is pretty squishy too, but it is what it is. So anyways, we'll focus. Yeah, we'll spread some more buffs, kill off Spidey. Yeah, we could take out Miles, why not? He's dead anyways, but that's fine. Just get some speed up going there. And yeah, from that point on, you can just auto. So that's it for node 3. We did pretty smooth there. First couple of nodes, whoops, low battery. First couple of nodes there, pretty straightforward stuff. This team is absolutely rigged. I was using them earlier on in difficulty 4 as well, and same sort of setup, much easier obviously because it's a lower difficulty, but difficulty 5, yeah, we can rock this stuff out. So that's the first 3 nodes. We'll reconvene after we get some more energy there, but as you guys will see there, that's the first 3 nodes, and we're about 33.3 completion. We'll catch you guys in the next part.